Yo G's, it's Mikey bringing you another key video, and today for Mikey Mondays we're gonna be reviewing the 1 week portrait challenge that was given up by David Belliveau on the paintable course. And I just want to give off my take on how I was able to take this reference of Torin and therefore make it into this piece that I've just made right now. And this video is gonna be going on about what I felt during and what I've learned during the entire course itself, but more importantly, how I feel this can also help and encourage people who are thinking and considering of going into digital arts and or digital portraiture to actually give it a whirl. But at the same time, you know the deal. If you like what you see, do make sure to comment, like, subscribe, as more content is coming your way. And I understand everybody right now is not feeling very happy because we're all in quarantine and nobody's allowed to leave.
Coronavirus!
At the same time, I thought of myself to just basically stay at home and watch Netflix, of which I have done that. But at the same time, I just thought, I gotta be creative. I gotta find a way to take this negative into a positive. And I really wish well that everybody that is working and that is actually at home, and sadly to those that are now feeling well, I really wish them well. But at the same time, I'm just gonna give off my take on what I did creatively to motivate myself, but more importantly, level up my skill. So the course of the 1 week portrait challenge by Paintable, it really is a 5-day course that allows you to learn the fundamentals of not only portraiture but drawing in essence in digital painting in Photoshop or Illustrator, whichever software that you use, and breaking it down to a point that you'll be able to grasp not only the fundamentals but actually find your own style through them. And personally, I felt like I wanted to improve my skill set from how it was, as I felt it was a bit stagnant, but in most cases I didn't know the fundamentals as I'm learning them right now. But this course really allowed me to learn them in a way that I was able to see the results instantaneously, but also take notes and take bullet points of what I can do to improve and also what I didn't know. So during the course, it's usually split into 5 days, and day 1 was basically finding a new way of sketching. As I already had my reference of Torin, thanks by the photographer OG, I just call him OG Holly. You can see his Instagram right there, and also Torin's. I decided to just go for her because as much as it's really a principle to start with, like drawing males, females, I'm really drawn to them because they have more of like soft textures and then softer ways of expression in terms of like it's more curves, it's more circular, whereas man it's more like rectangles and squares, of which is very easy. But I really wanted to take my level to a next step, to take my current level to a next level, so that I'll be able to improve from where I am because of the challenge I've set to myself, because of the curly hair that she has, but also the softness of where the shadows are and etc. So day 1 was really just about finding a new way of sketching, and it was really just finding the shapes of where she is and also how best I can represent her and still get everything that is being evoked from the reference of her picture, be it her eyes, be it her afro, be it the actual sweatshirt that she's wearing. And this was very interesting because most of this time I usually start with a circle, but this time it really and truly just allowed me to take the next step of finding a new way to sketch and make it easier for me. Day 2 and day 3, I will combine these two photos, picking colors and also soft and hard edges. So the picking the colors was obviously just understanding the reference colors that are being set, from the complexion of her hair to the light and dark colors that are being showcased from her shadows, but also for the hair and also for her sweatshirt. But it was more importantly about simplifying them to the point that it'll make it easier for me later on to now soften them to the point, which is day 3, to make the edges so soft so that I'll be able to now blend them into her face, say on her cheekbones, say on her sweatshirt, say on her lips, etc. It's really about still presenting that realism, but at the same time finding that illustrative style that I know that I have, but it's just really fun, really learning the fundamentals and then being able to understand them so that I can find my way from that. And this was a bit difficult because it was I've been trying my best to learn shadows and lighting, and this really made it so simple for me because you'll be able to understand the warm tones and the cool tones so that you'll be able to know where the warm tones are for her complexion, but more importantly where the lighting is going to be, but also the cool tones so that you understand where the shadows are. And this really encouraged me to now just trust the process, as it was a bit difficult, but nonetheless I just persevered. And there are moments where you're gonna find a bit of challenge, and this was really the boost that I needed to not only understand the very core part about drawing in essence, but more importantly just trusting that my style will come up by understanding the fundamentals. And now day 4 was really when the details was one of the few things I was really drawn by, as I wanted to really get more of the texture of her hair, the curls, but more importantly just kind of give off a lovely oil paint illustrating feel to it, and also kind of give more insight to her eyes. I want those to really capture her from the afro to also her eyes, and just really draw the person so that when you look at her you're drawn to the eyes, and then it's just also the essence of an afro that just like is so captivating, and I wanted to do that, and that's just why I illustrated it the way I did. And then day 5 was really about happy mistakes and actually adding extra details. So like if you can see also the details of the paint smudges that I did on this one, and I really wanted to still give off the feel of like it's still like an actual painting that you do in real life, but I wanted to level it up to digital because, not gonna lie, buying the paint can be quite expensive, but at the same time I wanted to really just be explorative about how best I want to convey the character, convey the personality that I feel like she was stating through this picture, and kind of give up my own intake from it. And I'm not gonna lie, after those 5 days I stepped back and I was really surprised at myself. I was so grateful.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
By consistently learning not only the fundamentals, but more importantly the simple practices that I can now, through my years of experience of drawing, find my own style, find my own niche, find my own steps, and actually moonwalk. You know what I mean? And the colors, I really was drawn to them. I was just drawn, number 1, to the blue, but more importantly just meshing different colors like the purple, the matte, etc. And this whole experience, I've been just been gobsmacked. And I just want to thank David entirely and Paintable for the entire course, because it's definitely shown that no matter what level you're at and whatever you're doing, you can always level up, you can always improve. And this course has definitely shown and showcased to me that with persistence, consistency, and also patience, I can achieve whatever I want, even if it's through art or anything else. But this has truly leveled me up. But guys, if you like the painting, if you like the video, be sure to like. It really helps the channel out a lot. And if you want to see the full image, go to my Instagram and or Twitter, which is in the description below. And if you want to find out more information about the course itself, I'll put the links of Paintable at the bottom. But yeah, that's just my take. And if you like the video, share it, and I'll catch you on the next vid. Skadoosh.